I do want to make songs, right? That's something that always interests me, making music, right? Because it comes from something you experience, or just something you want, something that you find interesting. And I think that I'm very good at making songs, at least in my head. But when it comes to writing them, it's kind of hard. One of the problems that I face when I'm making them in my head is that I don't know when to end the song and all that, because it always feels awkward. Probably because I don't have a beat. But here's what it is, right? Now, I'm not gonna say names, and then I'm gonna be strictly focused on it. But today's video is inspired by something that happened this week and got me on my nerves. Not for the entire time, but like every time I thought about it for the week so far. For awareness, since I won't be posting this until Tuesday or Monday, depending on the time I decide to post it. I'm trying to make it a weekly schedule. So, today is the 3rd, March 6th, which also means that if I post this on Monday, today is my birthday. If I post it on Tuesday, yesterday was my birthday. So please like, subscribe, and comment for that. I am now officially an adult. And that will mean that I will not be getting a driver's license or a what's it called? Oh, voting, because first of all, don't know enough about it, but also because I am not getting enrolled into the army. I'm not dying for this country, and it's relevant to what I'm talking about today, because I had an argument with one of my friends about it. I am not dying for this country. It's not worth it in the slightest. Let alone, like you dying for someone that you don't even know and you would never probably meet, being charged ahead by someone they know. No, it's just not worth it. Not to be disrespectful to those who serve in the military. I appreciate your service, but I'm just not gonna do that. It's not worth it. Like I'm not gonna die for my country. It's not worth it. And also, sacrifice were worth it, but at the same time, like I think my points are valid. You die because someone sent you out there. Or, of course, not the one you're watching it, but you got hurt or whatever because someone sent you out there for whatever reason that may or may not be valid. And that's not your fault. You joined the army. It's not your fault that you joined the army. Maybe that was just like the only thing you could do, or maybe it was like you got enrolled. But it is the fault of our country that happened, for the most part, depending on which one you're talking about. But that is not that's what it actually has to do with today's video. But let's get into today's shoutouts. That way I can do it nice and early. Once again, I never planned these things out, so I gotta pause the video. So today's shout will be Ted Nelson. I've been watching some of his videos. I'm in the middle of watching his Rainforest Cafe, but I watched the Buffett video. I don't know what the name of his restaurant is. And then I watched him watch 41 Barbie movies. So I watched some of his videos. I seen him on a podcast. That's why I don't. Not my first introduction to him. Of course, it was Eddie. Well, since I was gonna shout someone else, but I might as well give both of them a shout in the same video. Eddie Burback. So that's today's shout. Watching his corresponding videos to this two same thing. Then I found him. I've been watching Eddie Burback for way longer though. So I will say it's fun. Something funny is they don't look anything alike. And I know that his twin brother doesn't look like him because they're not twins. But it's funny how many times, like, I forget the fact that Ted is his brother. Unless I'm wrong. In this case, if I'm wrong, then it's even more hilarious. But it's just funny because I always forget, like, oh, your brother, and I'm like, oh yeah, Ted, and then like, no, they're not brothers in this life. I think I could be wrong. I don't think so. So, watching some water, but I forgot you snoring for me. But today's video, this is gonna be a short rant, right? been a while since I've done a rant, right? Last time I did it, was the car rant, right? Well, actually, literally the last video I recorded was a rant. So, not like we're doing rants again. Um, but they'd be fun if I do a video ranting about things that bug me. Now, I'm gonna try to keep away from things that could be something more problematic. But I will mention one thing, and that's it. So let's start off with the video. The thing that I learned was extremely more enraging and you know, like how do I put it? It made me feel more than I thought. And that's when someone say, I meant to owe you or this isn't you. I think I know why. It's for personal reasons, so I'm not doing it here. I'm having enough for it. Yeah, as much as I love you guys, 7 that are watching, most likely. I don't think this is the time to do it, and I don't think it's the place to do it. I should probably get therapy first, and I probably won't get therapy. But, I think I know this for it. But I didn't realize how enraging it was to me until the Monday where one of my friends was talking. I said something. I'm gonna be honest about I said. She was talking about one, right? And she's like, well, you never killed anyone before, so you went on. Like, I can pretty confidently say that I probably wouldn't care about killing someone because I find it harder to empathize and sympathize with people. And she's like, well, don't say that. That's not you. And that enraged me because if y'all seen these videos, they kind of seem like me. Now, I haven't made as many videos about the books, like the ones in my books, but like, it's very much me, and she does know about the book because we talk about that. And I know, like, I even talked about, like, nuclear bombs and whatnot. And at one point, we were talking about like, how nuclear bombs became so well known, and I told her about that too, like, this. And I couldn't understand from any point of view, but that's not me. But I didn't realize how enraging that was to me. I won't even say enraged. It was just like the best way I can put it is sometimes she say stuff that'll just leave me pause. But like this was like to the extent where it was like I gotta say something, right? I plan to ask her. Was that the bell? I plan to ask her what she think about me. I don't know if she ever respond. I gotta go ask her that again. She did clarify what she meant yesterday, but like that was still. I won't even say enraged. I don't know how I feel. Like it wasn't rage. The first day it was. The second day it wasn't really rage or anything like that. It was just like in my head constantly, and my I guess heart will hurt. So I just like not hurt, but like I could feel my heart beating more. So I think that's also rage, but I wouldn't know. Um, and then today was that. But after I finished writing the song, I gotta hopefully I'm gonna talk to one of my friends about it. It's not a good song, but I like to see how well it does, and I like to make more and grow better. I always like to do more art stuff, but that'll be after I get actual camera. Cause I don't think y'all wanted me to hold a computer like this while I like draw or whatever. So that'll be after I get a camera and can easily switch in between them, or at least just have a camera so I can just adjust it really easily. I do like drawing eyes, but but let's get back focused to the point what I was talking about. So she did clarify, but I don't know. Like I don't like that. I don't like when that happens when I feel more emotional than what I think I should. I don't like that. So that could just be rage for myself. And I very much do think it was like partly just to myself, and thinking that was too childish to do that. I will apologize for it tomorrow. Um, I don't know that's wrong though, but I will apologize because I do think I was acting extremely childish. Um, to like let my emotions take control isn't the slightest, let alone to the extreme that I did. It wasn't like I was yelling at her or anything like that, but like I think I was a little. I was too emotional. Like, I was literally like, "What do you mean?" Like, that was all I was saying. Like, "What do you mean?" Like, I was pointing out fast, so I was not too emotional. I was like very. I don't know, it's like when you are higher up, like not yelling, but like you are more energetic about what you're saying, but it's still the same thing you would say anyway, right? That's how it was. So I will apologize for tomorrow. Um, so I think I was wrong for being that emotional. I do think my points were correct though, because like that is very much how I am. Um, but that was one thing I didn't realize how like not even emotional, like, how like much of an impact that one like those phrases have on me. But that would be all for the serious topics. Um, for now, let's go into a little more, like a little less serious, kind of serious, but a little less. When people underestimate my skills, or I don't understand what I'm saying, not too much, but like, take for instance, sometimes my friend make jokes that they go too far. I make sure to tell them, but it's like when they too underestimate, like I know I'm bad, but like, when they like do it, saying like, I don't know why you're even here, you can't do anything like that. And I'm like, well, I do come up with good ideas, but I don't ever do it. But some I do have friends that do it sometimes, but I don't know. The only time they don't really cross the line. The closer they ever get is like when they make fun of like what I want to do too much. And I'm like, hey, can you not? And most of the time they go back to the more lighthearted jokes. Um, the only once was like I don't mind when they're seriously criticizing him. So like when they like okay you can do this, but let's like do you have a backup plan? When they like that, I'm perfectly fine with it. Matter of fact, the person who was leaving just before the end of my last video was one of those people who was like actually directly criticizing him. Like, okay, what about money and whatnot? I was like, I got plenty of plans. So that's a great example. But sometimes you're like a little annoying when people underestimate or don't understand what I'm saying, right? Like, I'm kind of frustrating to some extent. It depends on the level. Well, I think I'm being very specific about what I'm saying, but a person does not seem to get it. I think that's when like it frustrating with me. Like, take for instance, if I'm like, or when I can't like, I don't have like the vocabulary, or like can't precisely word when I want a word. Like take for instance the way like I bounce around, or like of everybody doing homework, right? It's not that I don't like doing homework. I'd rather not do homework like everyone else. But sometimes it's really hard for me. Like even when it comes down to like setting time to do work stuff that I want to do, I can find it hard because you know I try to set 30 minutes aside, but the problem is I actually set that aside. So it's hard for me to do it sometimes. Sometimes it works very well, but then also the problem is like like the second I get thrown out of like the pattern that I put myself into, right? Like, let's say I'm marching, and this is a pattern, but I don't know, a truck stopped me. I'm like, oh, missed it. I gotta go figure something else out. It was very frustrating. Um, but yeah, or like take for instance, if I'm like once again very specific on what I'm saying, like, oh no, I don't like this, and I mean exactly like this. Or the answer is this, and I mean the answer is exactly like this. This is exactly how you do the work. This is every way you could do it. I don't understand what you mean. I'm not making sense. It's like I understand if you don't understand it. That's the difference. But by them saying like, oh no, you're not saying it right, or you don't make any sense. I don't like that. I personally don't like going council meetings because I sometimes feel like they don't fully understand it. But as long as they get like the general gist of what I'm saying, I'm like, that's good enough for me. Because maybe I think it might be a little bit of just me. Might be able to communicate very properly or very well. I think that could be on my side, and then it also could be just maybe I just not like because once again I don't know if it's empathize or sympathize, like because I sometimes when it comes to connection I don't form a good connection. I can't really form a personal connection because something I realize that even as I make friends, uh, I can actually pretty decent count like the amount of friends that I am fully emotional with. Like yes, they see 100% of me. Um, on not necessarily on my hand, but like I can pretty much point to exactly the people who would. Like you put a group of everyone I met my entire life and say who are you most honest with. I could point to them that, or not everyone, like not include my family of course, but just including like my friends. I could point to who it is. But I'm not fully there. So maybe that's partly of the problem. But those are two kind of serious things. Let's just throw some non-serious things. I don't like when things are online. As I said in another video, alignment can be a very big issue with me. It depends. Like sometimes it just gets distracting, and then sometimes like I actually get mad. I'm like, why do you do this? Like, why does it look like this? It doesn't make sense. Why do you do it like this? What's the matter with y'all? Um, but typically for like building stuff, like or like the placement of posters, it's like when someone like take for instance a wall might trigger it, but not as much as like someone specifically put a poster right behind the door. It's like, why would you do that? And I'm not talking about like, you know, like let's say we're in a class, right? And people are facing the front. They will put it on like the one side of the door where it's hard to see. Like you have to go out your way to look at it. I do not like that. That can be very infuriating. Second thing is video quality. Like I don't have a problem with audio quality. Typically, I prefer watching the videos and whatnot. Same thing with video quality. But when it comes to myself personally, like when I go watch my videos back, I always find things wrong with it, and I don't like that. Like I nothing. I don't think I'm ever satisfied with pretty much any of my works. Like it doesn't matter how much time and effort I put into it, I will always find something wrong. Like take for instance, I like drawing eyes, but I will guarantee you, like you put a single photo of me drawing eyes there, and I will critique it to the point where you would think that like it was made by someone who I hated. I'd be like, "You're ugly, and you can't draw, and that line is straight. You can how are you using a ruler, and you still can't make a straight line? Why? Just saying that perfect. Like I don't know if I hold myself to extreme high regard or whatnot, but I cannot look at my own works, which is a terrible like I think it's a good trait for YouTubers to be extremely critical of their work, but at the same time, I don't think it's a good trait for YouTubers to be extremely critical of their work because if you're too critical, you're gonna look at any of your work and be like, nah, this is bad. Let's redo it. Like this is one of the reasons why I like apologize for audio quality stuff ahead of time because I know that if I go back and watch those videos, I'm like, I gotta delete it. Like once again, I had plenty of videos where like I had like them recorded, piled up and whatnot, and they probably would never be released. If they're released, they're probably gonna be like on like a what's it called Patreon or a YouTube membership. Like probably one of those. Like here are all the videos I had ahead of time that just was never released. But yeah, and then for one last thing to complain about is funny. My hands being dirty. Funny enough, y'all might be able to see it. No, you can't. And show on camera. But earlier today, we were working on wood, and we was using wood filler or just ground up wood with sand, with glue. That's pretty much all it is, right? To fill in craft for our worker or our the person who hire us. And let me tell you, I don't mind my hands getting dirty beforehand. Like I will perfectly find my hands down dirty, digging in the dirt and whatnot. I do find it annoying sometimes when I get underneath my nails, but it's not nearly that big of a deal. Until after that. After I clean whatever I'm clean, I cannot my hands. I'm like, I don't like how it looks, or like I don't like how it looks. It ain't how it feels. Just like I don't like how it looks. Like I will have dirt in my on my nails, and like no, I gotta stop everything. Make sure it's perfectly clean, man. That was clean with me a lot. Where it's like I have to like when I get it clean, especially like if you want to see me clean, set up a camera in my house with no one there. Like I can get like we moved to the house and my brother kept saying, "Oh, well, I can clean better than you." His room is not cleaner than mine ever. Um, and that's like not even me clean every single day. Like when I move out to my own house, I can guarantee you it'll probably be the cleanest you ever see. There probably won't be much in there. Unless it's like a whole bunch of random stuff. Cause I seem to be a hoarder, but like it will be extremely neat organized. Like, even when it comes down to like unboxing, I am very pretentious. Like I don't know if I said it before, but on Christmas, like you expect me to rip open the thing. I've been very particular. I try to make sure I get it in the precise way that the person like you can see the tape. Ooh, I'm trying to make sure that it's very precise, as precise as I do. Sometimes I get frustrated with it, where it messed up on you, screw it. I'm just gonna ribble in the box. Like sometimes I am, but majority of the time I'm very cautious with it. So I am a very clean person. So maybe that's the reason why. Like I don't mind my hand eating dirty while I'm doing something, but once my hand is done, I do not like having dirt up my nails or on my nails. So no, end it all. I gotta stop. I gotta wash my hands. I gotta make sure that I dye with bleach. Because I do not want any of the dirt on my hands. I don't mind on my hands. I don't like how it looks on my hands. I'm also gonna do more work. If you want me to do more work, I'll be perfectly fine. But yeah, that's it for today's video, and probably the recordings for today. If all go as planned, just a quick, y'all gonna hear more about it on the weekly updates as per usual. But all go as planned. Probably gonna upload a short video because of YouTube for me to do the links next time I'm here or next time you see me. I'm probably gonna post a short video. I'm probably gonna post one of these videos tomorrow. The bed video most likely gonna be posted tomorrow. Then I'm gonna have weekly reads most likely and weekly games posted on Friday, and then weekly updates on either Sunday or Saturday, and then weekly listens on those days. And then I might, because I'm trying to post every single day. Maybe not the most like the same content every single day, but I like to try to spread it out to be every single day and not just all in bulk. Maybe that will help the algorithm. But yeah, that's pretty much what I plan to do. But and then this video will either be released on everything else plan should be either released on March 11th, if I'm doing math right, or March 12th. So with that being said, that is it for today's video. I'll be seeing y'all next time. But once again, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And today's shoutouts for today's video are Ted Nesson and Eddie Burback. As always, if I happen to be pronouncing their name right, it will always be the first at in the comment section below. Remember, go check them out. If you like my content, you probably like theirs. Or if you find stuff I talk about interesting, or the way I talk interesting, you might see some of them popping up. Probably more of Matt Pat than anybody else, but you might see a little bit of them popping up. So yeah, that is it. That is for today's video. And see y'all next time. Let's get posted on the date.